What's going on, my dollar bills? D Money here, and today I got a special little prop for us today for our Spider-Man Homecoming cosplays, and this is something I have not seen on the internet before, so I'm hoping you all enjoy it. For now, I'm just gonna have my Spider-Man hoodie on instead of putting my whole costume on. In Spider-Man Homecoming, Spidey finds out that he has a drone on his chest.
Activating reconnaissance drone.
Whoa. Has that been there this whole time? That's awesome.
And he nicknames it Droney. Now, there is a popular toy drone that is out on the market that you can get. Only thing is, it's affordable than most drones, but at the same time, it's too big and bulky to be considered an accurate prop for your Spider-Man Homecoming cosplay. So that started to make me think, well, how can I make something that's just like it? So I started looking into my old drone that is small enough, and I thought, no, this won't work. So I decided to just go with a design that I've been considering, and I'm very impressed with my final product, and I hope you all like it. This is what I came up with. Now, this is 3D printed, and it was originally just the Spider-Man Homecoming chest spider emblem, and I thought it's the perfect size for my suit. It's a little smaller, but it matches perfectly. So I spray painted it black. It was originally red. It's got a magnet glued on there. The legs are all glued. I took a paper clip, and that's what these parts are, since spiders have fangs, and you can see that Droney has that in the movie, so I wanted that to be in it. And then this is supposed to be like the camera, so that's a thumbtack. I cut off or snapped off the spike, and then I just took a Sharpie to make an edge around it, and then that gold piece is just a zip tie, or not a zip tie, but a tie that you would get at like a grocery store, but this one just so happened to be gold. So I thought that'd be perfect. Now, you're probably thinking, what does this magnet do? What is it for? Is this supposed to stick onto my chest? No. We are actually going to do a little illusion magic trick to make this seem like Droney is flying around us. So this cosplay prop is a two-piece, and the second piece is already attached to my backpack. I'll detach it for all of you. So it is one of these clips, and I have this wire. It is glued on, and then I also have a rubber band just because the glue started to come off a little bit, but the elastic helps keep it in place. And then you can see here I have a magnet, and it comes off, but on the magnet it has this invisible string. Now you actually, oh, you could barely see it right there. So obviously you won't be able to see this on camera, so it'll come out perfectly, and you have to look very hard at it in person to see it. So I'm gonna clip this back on to my backpack. I just take the clip, put it on the edge of my backpack. Now, I don't bring this top one in, I bring the bottom piece in. Sorry, this is a bit awkward to position that with the camera angle. And I also have the wire at a curve, so that way it'll fit just right to where it's hanging over. You can actually, I can't even see it, barely can see it. So now I'll grab the magnet off, and I can even just let it dangle. I can easily grab it back. But now we'll get Droney out, And then we just take the magnet and just snaps on. I've thought about coloring the magnet black so that way it doesn't look out of place. And I do know that Droney isn't 100% accurate with its looks, because I know he has a red ring about here. But I thought to myself, no, I want to give it my own little twist. So here we go. And I'll actually scoot in so that way it's more visible. Boom. And because it bounces on the wire, it gives it that sort of hover feel. And now, it seems like it's a good distance away. You can see in the movie that when Spidey goes to intimidate the guy by the car, I forget his name right now, and I'm actually gonna turn like this so that way you can see it in front of a white backdrop. But you can see that Droney stays a bit close to him, but it's not really too far away. You can angle the wire, and because the wire is flexible, you can make it adjusted to a higher height or length out. But to me, this seems perfect. And I just love having this around. It's not heavy, it's basically lightweight. And you could walk around with the con. Just make sure that when you're in a crowded area, when you're in a crowded area, make sure you're keeping an eye on this, because if you bump into someone, you could either damage it, or you could just be that one jerk that everyone wants to avoid and not get too close to you. But yeah, this is something that it was low budget. You could probably, if you don't have a 3D printer to make Droney, then you can just have it 3D printed on like Shapeways, or find one on Etsy and just get it shipped out to you, and then just create it the exact same way I said I did earlier. And this just seems like a perfect add-on to my homecoming suit. And of course, if you have the movie accurate backpack, that makes it even better. So that's basically it. That's gonna wrap things up for this video. I hope you all enjoyed my Droney cosplay prop. And I really hope like at least one of you makes this. And if you do make this, even if it's not completely done yet, if you just finished Droney or even the claw overhang, that's what I'm gonna call it, since I couldn't really figure out what this attachment would be called. This will be great for some videos too. But if you guys do end up making this, tag me on your Instagram, because I would love to see how it turned out for all of you. This is just something that I made in my free time, and it took a while of designing, but it came out great. I'm very happy with the way it looks, because even just now on the camera, there's no special effects really going on with the video editing, so this is just the way it's bouncing. It's really great. So it really looks like it's hovering. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. And make sure to check out all my other content. I have some more Spider-Man videos coming up. And I got some pretty good ideas. Not just Spider-Man coming soon. I hope you all enjoyed. And keep being awesome. Bye. Say bye, Droney.